Jersey. The Channel Islands have their own legal system, which is none of our business. And I haven't mentioned to anyone at the yard that we'll spend the second week at home. No, I suspect the super has something special in store for when I go back to work.
Let's not worry about it now then, darling. Oh, here we are. You squashed my flowers. Is my hat straight? The reception was on a completely different scale from the wedding. In spite of the short notice, few of those invited failed to attend. The Dorchester's ballroom was crammed with Daisy's aristocratic family connections, Alec's Metropolitan Police colleagues, and an eclectic collection of friends. Daisy made friends easily and, according to her mother, without discrimination. Standing in the receiving line, the Dowager Lady Dalrymple was forced to shake hands with, among others, an Indian doctor, an American industrialist, and a Russian Jewish violinist.
I knew if you insisted on working for a living, you were bound to meet the most unsuitable people, she moaned. But need you make friends of them?
Buck up, Mother, Daisy whispered. Here come Lord and Lady Wentwater. I wrote an article about Wentwater Court, remember? In spite of their unfortunate connection with her work, an Earl and Countess could not fail to please. For the moment, at least, Daisy was spared further reproaches. Another suitable guest was the Honourable Phillip Petrie, who had grown up on the estate next to Fairacres. Lady Dalrymple's only objection to him was that he had not married Daisy. It was not for want of trying. As Gervaise's closest chum, he had long felt honour-bound to take care of Gervaise's little sister, which led him to propose to her at regular intervals. Daisy having refused him with equal regularity, he had recently married an American girl. He appeared to be utterly besotted with his golden-headed Gloria, whom he generally addressed, revoltingly, as glowworm. Later on, after cutting the wedding cake, Daisy and Alec were talking to Philip and Gloria when Gloria's father, Mr. Arbuckle, approached. Curiously, he was accompanied by Detective Superintendent Crane, with whom he appeared to be on unnaturally friendly terms. They were an oddly assorted pair, and the uniform of formal morning cutaways and striped trousers only served to accentuate the contrast. The American millionaire was short and spare, his long face lengthened by a receding hairline. The English policeman stood well above the regulation height, his bulk still muscular, thrice weekly games of fives, according to Alec, his sandy hair fading, but still thick. Mr. Arbuckle looked smug, Superintendent Crane bland, in a way Daisy had long since concluded all detectives must practice in front of their looking-glasses. She regarded him with suspicion. "He does have something up his sleeve," she muttered. Catching her words, Gloria glanced back. "Yes, Papa's been up to something," she said. "I don't know what, but he's in cahoots with Superintendent Crane, I do believe. I've seen them with their heads together. Haven't you, honey?" Philip's conventionally handsome face remained blank. In anyone she knew less well, Daisy might have supposed he was aware of whatever plot was hatching and was attempting to conceal his knowledge. In Philip, however, blankness of face denoted blankness of mind. Put him down in front of a motor-car engine, and his capabilities amounted to near genius, according to his popper-in-law. Little else, always excepting his young bride, was able to stir his brain cells into action.
Yes,"
he agreed uncertainly, smoothing his already sleek, fair head. Arbuckle and Crane were upon them. The usual congratulations for the groom and wishes for the bride's happiness were repeated. During the brief pause that followed, Daisy caught a hint of embarrassment marring the super's placid facade. He turned his head towards his fellow conspirator.
"Well, have I got a surprise for you folks," said Arbuckle, beaming. "I'm tickled to death, Fletcher, to be able to tell you I've been pulling strings in Washington."